Hi, welcome again to WFP Reviews, looking at classic British films and series that still deserve to be watched and enjoyed. This time, we look at Sexy Beast, the eccentric, frightening, and stylish crime thriller from 2000. We'll start by briefly reviewing the story while avoiding any spoilers. Then, we'll focus on production details, the impact of the film on two of its stars, the meaning of its strange title, and Ben Kingsley's very surprising acting technique. With a bassline by the Stranglers on the soundtrack, Sexy Beast opens in blazing sunshines on the Gold Coast of Spain. We meet a happily retired safecracker named Gal, played by Ray Winstone, who proves that sometimes crime does pay. Gal, his wife Dee Dee, and his two best friends enjoy the good life, living in a villa, sunning, lounging, and eating well. But all good things can come to an end. What changes is news of the coming arrival of Gal's old gangmate, the vicious psychopathic Don Logan. Played with jaw-dropping terror by Ben Kingsley, and more on that later, Logan is quite simply the most grotesque visitor in cinema history. Wiry, with a shaved head and sinister goatee, Logan arrives to force Gal out of retirement for one more heist back in London. Logan swears and threatens as naturally as he draws breath, and he never takes no for an answer. Kingsley's performance is legendary here, and he terrorizes and rages to get Gal to do the job, while Gal quietly insists he doesn't want to risk it.
No, you're just going to have to turn this opportunity yes. Seem all right to me.
No, not really, Don.
You look fine.
I'm not.
Do the job.
What?
Do the job.
No, Don.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I can't.
You can.
I can't.
That cunt.
Don, don't do this.
Do what?
Meanwhile, as a cruel battle of wills proceeds, we discover that Logan may have another secret reason for his visit. Now, Logan clearly wants to get his way, but his revelation is a surprise, and it does make you wonder exactly what Logan's twisted motives are in his visit. Jumping ahead, Gal is finally forced back to rainy London to do the crime, but now the threats come from Ian McShane as a creepy crime lord, Teddy Bass. Bass inhabits a dark, decadent, hedonistic world, and his quiet menace is chilling, a clear contrast with the frantic Logan. Bass has met an ultra-rich security firm owner, the perfectly cast James Fox, and aims to rob his facility. At this point, there are several twists and turns and surprises in Sexy Beast, so I'll stop the summary here, and I'll let you discover what happens when you watch the film. Now, a key thing I wanted to discuss about Sexy Beast is how it's an amazing example of the versatility of great actors, but I'll let the film team do that. Top billed Winstone and producer Jeremy Thomas admit everyone on set was unsettled by Ben Kingsley, who at the time was mainly known for playing Gandhi. The cast knew this.
My dear Jinnah, you and I are brothers born of the same mother India.
But instead got this.
Problem? Fucking problem? No, mate, no. No fucking problem with the plane, cunt. Fucking plane was fine. Fucking plane was all right. Fucking plane was perfect. It's you. You're the problem. You're the fucking problem. You fucking Dr. White, onkin jamrag, arkin spunk bubble. I'm telling you, H, you keep looking at me, I'm going to put you in the fucking ground. I promise you.
Adding to the strange mystique, the rest of the cast had been filming together for 2 weeks before Kingsley arrived late from another project, and he stayed as an outsider to keep in character. For the record, Kingsley's part of Logan was first offered to Winstone and also to Anthony Hopkins. As we know, Hopkins passed on the project, but he did send Kingsley a note of congratulations for his performance after he saw the film. Kingsley's vicious tour de force performance broadened his career, opening doors to more villainous roles in films such as Iron Man 3, Lucky Number 11, and Oliver Twist, plus a spot playing himself in The Sopranos. And while Kingsley's characterization is what Sexy Beast is most famous for, and rightly so, the film also changed the career path for Ian McShane. After all, this is a movie with two very different psychopaths. As mentioned, McShane's sinister menace as the gang leader frightens and disturbs. He's like a calm landmine, and he really ramps up the tensions in his scenes in London. Up until then, McShane was known for lighter roles, such as in If It's Tuesday, This Must Be Belgium, and notably the hit series Lovejoy. After Sexy Beast, however, he got more bad guy roles in things like Deadwood and Pirates of the Caribbean. Another notable thing about Sexy Beast is its screenplay. The script came from the writing team of David Sento and Louis Mellis, who specialized in gang stories. And Kingsley said it was the first thing that attracted him to the project. There's plenty of tension, endless swearing, and many scenes look improvised, but every line of dialogue is scripted. It's like Gangland David Mamet. Also, what's intriguing about their story is how it veers from terrifying to darkly funny. Logan is such an unpleasant creation that when he sits silently staring at the other four, he becomes a grim parody of the dinner guest who won't leave. Kudos also to director Jonathan Glazer, who was making his first feature. Glazer's background was in music videos for alternative bands like Radiohead, and you can see his skill in the movie's stylish lighting, editing, pacing, and those strange dream sequences.
I know a bloke who knows a bloke who knows a bloke. Now, you know this bloke.
Do I?
This is a bloke you know.
Glazer then brought his dark trademarks to another film I like, the disturbing sci-fi flick Under the Skin with Scarlett Johansson. While Kingsley steals the movie, top-billed Ray Winstone is very watchable as a man trying to protect his loved ones and cope with the insane. By the way, Winstone arrived in Spain early to get tanned and gain weight for the role, and he called it the best 2 weeks of preparation in his career. The quality continues in the supporting cast. James Fox is all leathery decadence as a business executive. Amanda Redmond, later in TV's New Tricks, is a strong presence as Dee Dee, and Julianne White shines as Jackie, a woman with a secret. That brings us to Kevin Kendall as Gal's friend H, a man with an accent so thick you do need subtitles to get his dialogue. His character reminds me of Brad Pitt's boxer Mickey in Snatch, which also came out in 2000, who's totally incomprehensible. Kendall was very funny in his role, which belied his health, as he died soon after filming was completed, at only age 57. Now, what about that strange title? Many fans wonder who Sexy Beast is referencing. It's certainly not Gal or Logan, but the best answer I found is it's not a who, it's the criminal lifestyle itself. As the film shows, crime can be seductive. It's exciting and buys villas and luxury, but it's also a beast that can destroy and turn deadly. Finally, turning back to Don Logan, here's a character who actually disturbed cast and crew on the set.
Friday!
I won't be there.
You will!
No, Don.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And where did Ben Kingsley get the inspiration for his portrayal? His grandmother. Yes, in numerous interviews, Kingsley revealed he channeled his maternal grandmother for his infamous creation. As he told an interviewer, quote, "She was an extremely violent and unpleasant woman. She was racist, fascist, and anti-Semitic. When I play great heroic Jews and great heroic dark people, I'm sticking 2 fingers up at her. When I played Don Logan, I was channeling her." Channeling his grandmother got Kingsley a Best Supporting Actor nomination at the Oscars, and the film was a popular choice on the film festival circuit. Sexy Beast is an entertaining wild ride of a movie, but as you can tell from the review, it won't be for everyone. However, if you like your movies edgy and with some dark surprises, it has a lot to offer in a trim 89 minutes. Thanks for watching, and please come back again soon to Walt's Flicks Picks.